Just fashionably late. Birthday girl's fashionably late. Hair drama. Tried something new. But I'm here. It's my 36th birthday. We're going to talk through some of these feelings I've been feeling. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be today. I've been having like a really, really heavy heart. Really just because, I don't know, I guess like at this age, you're in this weird spot, right? You're in between your friends that are like married with kids and they're like doing their thing, and then you're with like your friends that just want to turn up and party, and I'm not in either one of those situations right now. Like I am very much just in this place of like wanting to find oh, Teddy's taking over the live. I think I need to like clean this too. Okay, a little bit better. But I don't know. I have a bad case of the birthday blues, and I really just didn't want to celebrate at all this year. Luckily, shout out to my brother, Franco. Called him yesterday, like crying my eyes out. Like I just was not feeling celebrating this year. And he's like, ain't no way, we're not going to celebrate. So he kind of suggested at the last minute that we do a skate night tonight. And that sounded fun to me. Like that sounded like wholesome fun, like, and not just getting drunk and turning up and like twerking. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just a time and a season, right? And right now, this is not the season for me. Like the season is wanting to have meaningful relationships and connecting with people on a deeper level. I'm in my healing era. I'm in this place of like just wanting to do things that are more wholesome. Like I want to do the bonfires, I want to do the cookouts, I want to do all the like the game nights, like stuff that you can connect with on a deeper level, like have intellectual conversations. So it really means the world to me that you guys are on the live with me today and celebrating with me. A lot of my riders, like for years, my sorority sisters, like my friends since younger, you guys are all on the East Coast, and I haven't been able to celebrate with you guys for years now. And, you know, now because of the power of technology, I feel like I can celebrate with you guys virtually. So that's awesome. Um, but yeah, I mean, instead of just sitting and wallowing by myself in these feelings, I figured I'd honor them by coming on here and talking through them with you guys because, yeah, I've been watching Sex and the City recently, like reruns. And it's really, really, really interesting, like listening to how they have, like, well, just seeing the friendships that they have, you know, like no matter how many fucktards they date, they always have each other. They always have each other's back and they always have each other to lean back on. And I think that's what I feel like I'm missing, honestly. Like, you know, the hard things that I haven't gotten a chance to talk through yet because it's coming in like episodes to come is, you know, friendship. I mean, the reality is I lost my soulmate back in September. And it's not even a romantic soulmate. It was my best friend. And you know, a best friend having like your person, it can make the worst days brighter. And like I know that today just by spending time with I feel like I'm gonna cry right now. It's my party and I can cry if I want to. But it's like just having that one person that no matter what, like they're your safe space, you know? And I lost that friendship, I lost that relationship in September. And then I met a guy in October, a month later, and he love bombed the shit out of me. And I guess I was vulnerable enough to fall for it because I was missing that love so much, that soulmate love that I had from my best friend, that my dumbass fell for it. And then I fell hard. And I just don't think I've fully recovered from that. Like just that feeling of like loneliness. Like, and it's not that I'm lonely. Like I have plenty of people around me. I have plenty of, you know, acquaintances and colleagues, but it's like just that person, like your person where you're like, man, that's my person. And luckily, like I said, my brother came through for me today and like we had a spa day. Just I was planning on going anyway, but he impromptu joined me and we just had so much fun. And it's not that he's not my person, but it's like he still wants to turn up and do all the fun stuff. And I'm not on that wave. So having that fun time today, just why does it keep doing thumbs up on this, thumbs down on the screen? Is that me? But yeah, we had a great spa day. And then um, we went to Red Lobster, which just makes me feel so good, being at Red Lobster, because that's something that me and my mom used to always do for like special occasions, which I just found out that they claimed bankruptcy. So really disappointed about that, because some places it's not about how expensive it is, it's just the nostalgia behind it. Like it's that good feeling of like what the memories that it brings back and just how it makes you feel. So a little bummed about that, but got to have my crab legs today. Um, and yeah, I mean, I've gotten so much love from you guys, like in the DMs, phone calls, text messages. Like, I really have felt the love today. And I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate that, because I broke down yesterday. I literally cried my eyes out. I bawled. And I'm embarrassed to admit that, but it's like we're weak, like we're human at the end of the day. Gemini gang gang, I see you, Ronnie. Ronnie's birthday was yesterday, so Gemini gang gang. But yeah, I don't know. Plus, like Mother Nature gave me a gift today too, so I know that that has a lot to do with these feelings. But I feel like I'm not the only one who feels this way, and I think I'm blessed that it took me 36 years to finally get to this place of like, when it comes to my birthday, like not really wanting to celebrate. um, I think it's a normal thing. Like it's just part of life. Like not everybody is gonna want to always be on 10. And all the other years I had this pressure, like let me have this IG worthy birthday, and that's not what I wanted to do this year. Andrea says, I think everyone cries on their birthday. I think this is like the first year for me to do that. The truth of the matter is that the past 4 years I was out of the country. And that's what I love to do. I love to be out of the country. I love to travel on my birthday. Like that's what makes me feel like I really celebrated. And I couldn't go this year because I lost my travel buddy. Like my best friend and I split up, and her and we traveled the past 4 years, like out of the country together. And it's like, I don't know, I guess I could do a solo trip, but who wants to be alone traveling on their birthday? Like that wasn't the move. Marika says she's on her way. Who's going to skate night tonight? Is anyone coming to meet me at skate night after this? The category is 80s. So you guys probably can't see it here, but I got my leg warmers on. That's my 80s vibe and my sparkles. I literally ordered this off of Amazon like yesterday. Overnight Prime, baby. But yeah, I mean, I normally like take a trip out of the country. I normally, go to the club, pop bottles, even though I will say, shout out to Darian. I don't know if he's on, Darian from Oxford. He was like, come. He was like, I'll comp you a table and, girls' dinner at Pendry. And I told him I didn't think he was going to say yes. That's why I said, I'll only come if I get a cut out of my face. And I think he's trying to work it out. So I might actually go out and celebrate this weekend. Wasn't planning on it, but if I get a cut out of my face, I might have to make an exception. I'm not on the drinking vibe. Like I'm just not on it. I'm not feeling. Every time that I've gone out recently, I literally am standing in the club and I'm looking around. I'm like, why am I here? Why am I here? Like I'm just not on that vibe. Is there anyone else that feels that way, or is it just me? I'm like, I have both lives up. I have YouTube and um I have Instagram, but I don't know if I'm like seeing the comments on YouTube. So sorry guys if I'm like not responding. But Franco, it's my brother. He said, "Don't trip. I'm gonna drink enough for the both of us." You see what I'm saying? He's on demon time. Like I love him to death, but we're on two different pages. I cannot. And that's the other thing. Like when I first got on here, for anyone who's like just joining right now, I said like I'm in that weird age where like I have people that are my friends that are like 10 years, anywhere from like 7 to 10 years younger, and they're wanting to party. And like at that age, that's what I wanted to do too. I was out every single day. Like I get it. But at this age, like I am closer to 40 than I am 30. I hate to say that. I know I don't look it, but I am. And I don't know, I'm just like over it. I'm over that scene. I'm over the same people, same places, same people. Like, and when you party out of the country, it's just nothing compares. Like partying in fucking Morocco and like Greece, like it's next level. Like San Diego is trash compared to that. He said, "Me when I'm not DJing." Yeah, like, see, it's different when you're, like, working the nightlife. When you're working the nightlife, you're making money, it's, makes sense, but when you're just standing there, like, I'm just not on it, and, like, when your birthday comes around and that's all anyone wants to do to celebrate you because it's what people are used to, it got really sad, like, thinking, like, "What am I gonna do?" And then literally, I called my brother last night, tears in my eyes, and he was like, "Why don't we go skating?" And it was the only thing that anyone said to me that like made me excited. I'm like, maybe it's just me wanting to be a kid again. I don't know. But like the thought of like going skating just sounded like so much fun, like wholesome fun. Because even the thought of like organizing a dinner, like who can relate to this? Like when you organize a dinner and then last minute, oh, I can't make it. Or, oh, can I bring someone else? Or then the bill comes and you're trying to split the bill and it's like, it's stressful. Oh, the comments are finally coming through on YouTube. Can I do a backflip? No, I can't. um, and especially not in like these hooker heels that I have on. They're like probably 5-inch platforms. So but I might be doing some flips on the skating floor tonight. Who is going to be meeting me at the skate rink? And thank you guys truly for joining the live. Like, this is all I really wanted for my birthday. This is all I planned. And then last minute, we came up with the idea to go skating. So, super excited for that. I haven't gone skating in years. That was like my favorite thing when I was growing up. I would rollerblade. I can't do the roller skates. I literally bust my ass. I think they're just too heavy, but the rollerblades are a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm here in San Diego. I wish it was like nicer weather out right now. In San Diego, even though we have nice weather, we have something called June gloom, and May gray and June gloom, and it is definitely very gloomy today. But lucky for me, I'm not feeling gloomy today. I was gloomy yesterday, but I have not cried today, so I think we're doing okay. But yeah, the only additional thing I'm gonna ask more from you guys is if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. I really, really, really want to hit 500 subscribers by the end of my birthday today at midnight. I was so close. I think when this morning started, I was like at 480. I've been working really hard on this podcast. It started as a passion project, and thank you so much. Started as a passion project, and I really just wanted to step into my healing journey. I wanted to stay authentic with you guys. I wanted to just share feelings that I'm feeling. I feel like Instagram has become a place where everybody only posts the highlights. They only post the good things, and nobody almost ever posts the process of how they got from A to B. And I wanted to be more genuine and transparent and authentic in sharing those things with you. Like, I have a story, I have a past. Like, I might look like I have a fantastic life, but I'm human too. Like, I break down too, I cry. Like, I have tough feelings. And I think the world needs to see more of that. Like, the world needs to see more authenticity and honesty and truth, and that way we can start to break some of these like society things that have become like societal norms, like the societal norm of like expecting perfection when it truly doesn't exist. Like it's very hard to build very strong and powerful and meaningful relationships as an adult because people have become so disposable. Like you think that you have a bond with somebody and then boom, just like that, here today, gone tomorrow. Like, and so I want to be the difference. I want to be the change. I want to do things that other people are not doing. I want to be brave for everyone else, to allow people to be brave as well. And it's like that's the whole reason why I started this podcast, and also why I started the guest podcast as well. Like I created a safe space for me to tell my story and be this raw and authentic with you guys, and like I want other people to feel comfortable to do the same. So, if you're interested in joining me here in my living room and having a conversation about a truth or a secret or something that you're feeling that you've never talked about, like this is the place to do it. I'll tell you guys a little story. Obviously, you guys know I've been dating, and like I matched with this guy, and he posted like this little clip where he was on a date with some girl, and like he captioned it like OnlyFans girl, and was like it appeared to be like he was secretly recording her while he was eating. Totally turned me off, and like did not want to go on a date with him after that. So like canceled him. And I told him, like, I'm not interested in going on a date with you because I don't feel comfortable because you like did this. And his response to me was, well, you have random men in your house. And that's a red flag to me. This is my podcast studio. Like, what? But this is what I'm dealing with. Like, this is the dating pool that I have. But it's like referring back to like Sex in the City again and watching those episodes, there was two things that I'm going to like reference, and I know I'm like beating this with a dead horse, but I've been really engulfed in watching this. I highly recommend rewatching Sex in the City in your mid 30s because it just hits so different. But there was one episode where Carrie was out to dinner for her 35th birthday of all birthdays, which is a year younger than me, even though my 35th birthday was amazing. But so this one picked up, but she's like out at dinner sitting at the table, and she's all by herself. Like nobody showed up. And it's like she didn't have a cell phone, so there was no way for like people to let her know while she was out. But like how depressing. Like sitting there, she ended up having to like buy her own birthday cake. And she like it was like $70 later. She's like walking home. The cake falls out of the box. Just like the worst day. Everything that could have went wrong went wrong. And I was just like, that's how I was feeling, like birthdays as an adult are just so different unless you're like out of the country. So I wanted to make that reference. Another reference that I wanted to make was, oh man, I forgot about it. What was the other one? It was another Sex in the City one. Damn it. Maybe it'll come back to me. But, I thought about getting one of those cute birthday cakes, talking about cakes and her cake falling out. I thought about getting one of those cute, like vintage heart birthday cakes that are like going viral. But again, I said, I'm not going to succumb to this pressure of like an IG perfect birthday, like doing a photo shoot or like bottle service or whatever, like this perfect cake. Like, so instead, I made brownies the other day. Wait, Teddy, these are not for you, and I made them into a V. I don't have a candle, so I can't like put it in there and like sing or anything, but this is my birthday cake this year. Can we bring back homemade birthday cakes? Like I was talking to my friend the other day, and I'm like, remember? No, I was talking to my cousin. She's like, remember like birthdays back in the day when like your parents would just like make you a cake and like that was enough, and it didn't need to be this over the top thing. And we just got on like the topic, the conversation, and she's like, what was your favorite childhood birthday? And I could remember it like it was yesterday. I was 10 years old. My mom had went to beauty school. She was a beautician, and we didn't have a lot of money. Like she was a single mom, and we struggled. And so she asked me what I wanted to do, and I said I wanted a sleepover. So we did a sleepover. I was allowed to invite over 9 friends since it was my 10th birthday. We had a tiny little apartment. So that was a lot for our apartment to fit all those girls. She moved the coffee table, and we put down like blankets and pillows and like made this huge sleeping bag. but she did manis and petties for all of us. She gave us like little makeovers. We went to the dollar store and picked out like little mini like things for my goodie bags, and that was my favorite birthday. It was so inexpensive and so simple. Like, it wasn't at some fancy venue. My mom didn't spend hundreds of dollars. I think she probably baked me a cake, but like, that was the best birthday memory that I ever had as a kid. And like, now I see all these kids' birthdays and there's like huge balloons and, you know, maybe they're at different venues, and it just seems like Instagram has blown up this what's supposed to be the special moments in life. Like, and it literally just sucks the fun out of the experience. It just sucks the fun out of it. So I don't know, maybe for 36, I'm bringing back this feeling of like childhood a little bit, like just wanting to really be in the moment, wanting to have wholesome fun and connections, like making meaningful relationships, and just working on my healing journey, honoring how I'm feeling, honoring myself, and not feeling the pressure of like anything else. So I still can't think of the other reference from Sex and the City that I was going to talk about. So I guess it wasn't important. But that's pretty much it, guys. It didn't need to be a super long live, but just wanted to share some of these thoughts and feelings with you guys, and feel like I could be close to the people that I love that are on the other coast and not here. So, Teddy, stop. So, for those of you that joined from Jersey, New York, Florida, I appreciate you guys so much. And if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. And actually, if you could take it a little bit further, if I can like entice you just a little bit more, can you guys send it to like maybe 5 friends? That would just mean the world to me. Once I get to 500 subscribers, I'm closer to monetization status. So I got to hit my watch hours too. So watch my episodes. That's all, guys. Thank you so much. Lots of love and sparkle. How do I end this?